Hi, my name is James. I've been on the island for over a year now and started building SheepDyke last winter. In this video I will be giving you what I believe to be the most important tips for building North Ronaldsay SheepDyke, at least in the way we were taught, interspersed with footage of a large section of dyke we've been building with the long-term volunteers for the last month or so. Before you start building, it's often necessary to clear the fallen pile of stones to then be able to start with a flat, stable foundation using mostly large stones at the base for stability. Here, Anthony is clearing whilst Ollie and Pete build, and Shan, the SheepDyke warden, surveys the progress. As a general rule of thumb, you should always aim for any stone you place to overlap the gap between at least two stones below it. This increases stability and lowers the chance of a beginner ending up with a stack of stones rather than a wall section. This is probably the most vital tip that you should be thinking about with every stone you put down. Here are some examples of Shan with good overlaps, and then one with Benji, putting a large stone in the middle of the wall. It's usually best to work on a flat surface, perpendicular to the direction you're building, so leveling out each stone layer is important. It can help to pre-plan what your next few moves are, like a puzzle. Finding flat-edged stones that fit the gap, and using small stones to level out a wobbly corner or side becomes second nature after a while. You can either put small stones in after checking the size of the gap, as you can see Anthony doing, or you put a small stone in before, as you see Benji doing here. Using a mixture of small and large stones tends to make a more balanced wall. The large stones are easier and faster to build with and provide a good anchor point across a large section like this one, but smaller stones are necessary to level out and fill in small gaps and are more readily available. To avoid injury, it's essential to never lift a stone you're unsure of and ask for help from other builders if possible. Working a large section of wall gradually makes it easier to overlap and interlock stones, and with more builders, working on a long section gives each person space to build without getting in each other's way. Regularly checking that the dyke face is flat ensures that the dyke doesn't get thicker or thinner as it gets taller, so it keeps it structurally sound. Here you see Pete checking the stone he just placed is flush with the front of the dyke. On the beach facing side, it's also important to not have stones jutting out, which may provide footholds for sheep to climb up. Finally, it's important to not get disheartened when just starting out. With time, all these techniques become second nature. You can see in this clip how Shan, the SheepDyke warden, quickly finds suitable stones, places them, and levels them. It can be a very satisfying process when you start to get the hang of it, and asking questions from more experienced builders is a great way to improve more quickly. I'll leave you with the last few days of our time-lapse build. but thanks for watching, and I hope to see some of you out here building in the not too distant future.